Hey everyone, it's Amber from the Sensible Mama, and thank you for putting up with the highly echoey audio quality I've been having in my last few videos. The microphone that I use no longer has a working battery, and since I'm not going shopping a whole lot these days, I'm waiting on one to get back here from Amazon, so I'm making the best of it during coronavirus. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys understanding. Today, I know I said that I was not going to be doing any packing videos during shelter in place just because we're not doing a lot of packing these days, but I have some really exciting news that the LYMIA brand Charlie in the color Boss Up is back. We're going to be launching it on Tuesday. That is going to be, I don't have on my Apple Watch. That is going to be Tuesday the 14th. We do not have a launch time yet, but Tuesday will be the day that we are launching the Charlie, and I know a lot of you have really felt like you haven't seen it a whole lot in person. So today I wanted to do sort of a brief packing video, more or less just to show you what the bag looks like and how it could possibly pack. This is the bag that I've been carrying to work, and I know work, anyone remember work? It's that thing we all used to do on a normal basis, a lot of us anyway. I'm still coming to my warehouse because this is like a safe haven. It's completely cut off from the rest of the world, and I don't go anywhere but here and walking around outside of my house, like in my neighborhood. But I do have stuff that I need to bring. Particularly, I have to bring my wallet, like my AirPods. Sometimes I bring my makeup with me. I have to have my laptop, and I also have to have all of my camera equipment so that I can take pictures for Instagram and film YouTube videos. So today I have the Charlie packed up with a brand new thing that I just got during the Jujube sale, and that is the Jujube Beast Switched. Hey, this is Amber from the future. I literally just finished filming this entire video, and at the very end, I'm talking like in the last moments of like my last sentences, I realized I've been referring to the Be Snappy in this video, which is the camera insert. I've been referring to it as the Be Switched, and I'm pretty sure I've done it through the whole video. Can't be totally certain. So every time you hear me say Be Switched, just know it's the Be Snappy. I do not have time today to refilm this whole video, so I'm gonna try to like pop up a little flashing word to say snappy every time, but it is what it is. It's one of their sort of camera bag inserts so that you can turn any bag into a camera bag, and it fits really nicely in the Charlie. So you guys have been asking for me to do a review of the Be Switched for a really long time, and I never had one. So I finally had one. I'm gonna show that I finally have one. There we go. So I'm gonna show you that today, how it's packed up in the Charlie, and just kind of give you an idea of whether or not this bag would be for you. The Charlie is a full leather bag. It is highest quality leather. It's something that I'm so proud of. Highest quality hardware and everything. It comes with several things along with the bag. It comes with included removable tote straps, full leather, an included all leather messenger strap. It also comes with our innovative one-hand keyring system, which I will show you as I show you the bag. And it also comes with the Pretty Pod, which is a little, almost like a Passy Pod, but it's a little bit skinnier. It's not as deep, and it is not sold anywhere ever. You'll only get it when you purchase a Charlie or Sophie bag by LYMIA brand. So I'm gonna show you all of that today, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will have an idea of whether or not this bag is going to work for you. Okay, so this is the Charlie in Boss Up. Boss Up is a really interesting leather. It's a very fuchsia, hot pink. It is definitely kind of like a Barbie pink, which I absolutely love. I've said before, when I first saw this pink, I knew this was the leather that we had to use for this bag. So I'm gonna go through how I have this packed again as a work bag, and just show you all the bits and bobs that come along with it. So one of the first things is right here on the front. I have sort of like a cacophony of things attached to the front of my bag, but this works well for me because usually I'm getting to the warehouse while it's still dark in the morning, and I kind of want to have several things already just right here. So one of the first things that I have is my Lauren Lane Keyring Holder. This is a Bangle holder that we sell at the Sensible Mama. Let me pull this off here and show it to you. Okay, so this is the Lauren Lane Bangle Key Holder. It's just designed to kind of go around your wrist so that you can easily do other things with your hands and also have your keys there. So I've got my keys attached. I have also got a hand sanitizer that was sent to me and my entire staff by one of our customers. We were so appreciative and grateful for that, and I've especially loved having that during these times, and it goes super, super cute with Boss Up. The next thing that I have is, this is the Pretty Pod that comes with your bag. Again, this is great for like putting a little makeup pack or AirPods and things like that. But the thing that I have in here is my DOP. New thing to me, and I really, really like it. This has a suction cup on the back and a pop socket holder on the front, and you can stick this to just about any surface, and you use the keyring holder that comes with it and slip it in like this. This also works with a pop socket if you already have one on your phone. So then you can like basically attach your phone anywhere, which is really nice. And this is just a little product that was advertised to me on Instagram, and I got one for me and one for Charlie, and we've been really loving it. So this is the Pretty Pod. As you can see, it's just a pretty plain accessory. It's got LYMIA embossed on the front here, and it's just got lots of fun little uses. The other thing that's attached on here, this is in the leather I'm Moody, so this is from my Moody Charlie, but this is the magnet key holder, which I'm going to show you in a minute. This is how you are able to get your keys in and out of your bag and keep them secured to one spot with just one hand without having to use a little lobster claw or anything like that. Here in the front of the bag, I don't have a lot. I just have a coin purse in the color I'm Moody. And in here, I just have my lipstick and some lip gloss. That's really all I keep in there. I have, oh, looks like we've got a couple other things. I've got a Simple Dimple, which I wasn't aware it was in there. Sometimes I toss that in my bag when I'm having some anxiety because I just will sit and I'll pop it. Somehow it makes me feel better. And then I have my eyeliner in there as well. In the back zipper pocket, I have just some feminine needs tucked down in there. I am 2 years postpartum with my youngest, and I still have really irregular periods. So I just like to keep some panty liners and pads and tampons in that pocket, just in case. I've taken it out because I was using it just before this video, but this is actually long enough to hold a teasing comb too, which I live in the South. We love teasing our hair, so I like to keep that in there as well. I should go ahead and note that my iPhone 11 Pro fits in there really nicely with still plenty of room. So like here's my iPhone 11. It stops right here. So you've still got space. You've still got about that much space in there. So if you've got a bigger phone, it's gonna fit in here too. All right, so let's move on to the inside of the bag. Now, again, I have my Be Switched from Jujubee in here, but of course I am using my camera to film. So it's not in the Be Switched, but all my camera accessories are. But for now, I'll just be showing you how it's packed up generally without the camera in there. So here's just a peek down into the inside to start with. I'm gonna pull all this stuff out. You can see that that Be Switched actually takes up a lot of space, but when you're using this pretty much exclusively as a camera bag, that's okay. And I'm gonna show you in a minute why I think the Be Switched, if you have one, is actually useful for a lot of things other than just your camera gear. So sitting right on top, I have my tripod for my phone. I'm gonna get this out kind of last, okay? So over here in the front slip pocket, I have my Gabby wallet in the color I'm Moody. This is also by LYMIA brand. I have another Pretty Pod, again in the color I'm Moody. And this has got my pill case, as well as a couple of little hairpins. And that's all I had in that front pocket. In this pocket over here, I have an entire thing of elastics. I ordered a whole bunch of those because my mom is making no-sew face masks, and then I just kept the rest in my bag. I also have the Boss Up coin purse that has my AirPods in it, and that was all that was in there. These are really big pockets that can hold a ton of stuff. I'm talking a full pack of wipes plus some diapers. But because this Be Switched is so big, I really couldn't fit a whole lot in here without bulking up the bag a little bit more than I was happy with. Now back here we do have a laptop pocket. So in that section, I have a catalog and other little catalogs tucked inside of it, just filled with brands that I'm researching for bringing to the Sensible Mama. And then of course, I have my laptop. So here's the bag with just the Be Switched in it. As you can see, I've got a little bit more space in the main section now that I've taken my laptop out. But the last thing that I want to show you before I pull out the Be Switched is that over here, tucked in the side, you know what, actually, let's pull out the Be Switched. So I'm gonna unpack that for you next, but right over here, I have my LYMIA brand sunglasses. These are already sitting inside of their bamboo case so that I can pull them out really easily. And I like just leaving those over there in that stretchy pocket because they're staying nice and secure. I know that they're safe because they've got this hard case sitting beside them, and it's really easy to get them in and out of my bag from over there. I'll show you the Be Switched in a moment, but just really quickly, here's what the inside of the bag looks like. This is a very just wide open, nice, deep tote. Here you can see how big these front pockets are. They are huge. We also have a zipper pocket back here, which if you guys have been around this channel for long, you know I don't tend to use these internal zipper pockets except for maybe like tossing some pens or things like that inside of. But I put that there for you guys because I watch your videos. I know y'all use those and love them. Looks like I got some makeup inside of my bag here. Goes to show you I don't try to do anything special to these bags before I start filming. So there is a look at the bag from the other side. You have two insulated bottle pockets here, and those are both on the inside of the bag. So something to know about the Charlie is that it does not have external bottle pockets. The reason for that is I figured most people would end up wanting to use this after the baby years as a work bag or a weekender bag, and I figured you might not want big bottle pockets on the outside. So let's go ahead and look at the Be Switched really quickly to show you the last of how this is packed up. Gotta say, I'm pretty mad at myself that I waited this long to get the Jujube Be Switched. It is really cool, and now I understand why so many of you guys have been asking me why I don't have it. The only thing that I can say that I wish was different is I wish that this top thing here was removable, just because I would really like for this to stay open and I could just open up my tote and look in there and see all of my stuff. But unfortunately, that's not how this works. And that's my only complaint about this though. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab my other camera so that you can see how things fit in here. One moment. Here we go. This will be better for visualization. So what's kind of neat about the Be Switched is, and I just learned this literally just now, is that you can remove each of these little dividers. So I'm filming on my Canon EOS M50, which is kind of a small body camera. But what I just put in here was my other Canon. This one is the Canon Rebel T6, and this one is a little bit bigger. So at first I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna fit in here. But you can actually move these around. So I was able to make this space a little bit wider, which even means that if you wanted to remove one of these and put your camera in here, like if you wanted to keep the lens on the body of the camera, you could do that. So basically what I have in here is my camera body. I have the lens to that camera. I have the various chargers and backup batteries for both of my cameras. And then I use it's just a lens that I love so much on my Canon M50. I'm using the Sigma 16mm, and I love that thing. But this is the kit lens that came on my Canon EOS M50, and I just have that in there as well. So that's how I had all of this packed up. It just seemed to work out really well. Again, if you're looking for like a nice insert to go inside of your tote style bags and you've never considered this just because you don't have a camera, this has so much utility, I think, because you can remove any section that you want to. You can move the sections to make them bigger or smaller. I just think it's really great, and it works so well. Inside of my Charlie, if I just leave this Be Switched all packed up like that, then at any given time, I can just close this up, grab it by the handles, and stick it in my Charlie, and look at how easily it goes in. And there we go. So I think it's a really great thing. I'm sure they sold out of it during their sale. Quantities were already running low. But if you have one and you've been wondering if it would fit in the Charlie, it absolutely does. And I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for the Be Switched. I just now realized this is the Be Snappy. I have the wrong name. Okay, well, time to film a new intro. I'm gonna go do that now. Cue the outro. All right guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thankfully, I am filming this outro at the actual end of my video. Usually I film the outro right after I film the intro, but this time I made that lovely realization that I've been calling that insert the wrong thing by this entire video. So the Be Snappy is a wonderful insert to have if you carry your camera around with you very often. I do think it's something that you could get a lot of joy out of if you are not using it for camera gear and you just need odd shaped things to be held in place in your bag. I'm gonna be continuing to watch Jujube to see if they ever relaunch that, because now that I've seen it in person, I really like it. So don't forget that the Charlie and Boss Up will be launching this upcoming Tuesday. That is the 14th of March. Yes, Tuesday the 14th, we're sure. I will let you guys know of the exact timing of that launch. I'm so excited for you guys to get this bag in your hands. It's been a long time coming. We had some bumps in the road with it, so simply can't wait. Hope you can't wait either. And yeah, that's it for me today. Love ya, mean it always. Mwah! And I'll see you in the next one.